welcome back to It Hurts to Be Pretty podcast. I am Angel Renee, the host of the podcast and also owner of Angel Aesthetics. And I'm wearing my proud bracelet that you made me from...
Yeah, from me, Lexi. Hi, everyone. In case you don't know me, I'm the co-host and the creative director / virtual esthetician, Angel Aesthetics. Today's guest is dope.
Yeah, I'm so excited because I'm very honest when it comes to this subject. She needs to take her meds. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry, birth control time.
So, I'm very honest when it comes to this subject. I do not know anything about makeup. I just kind of wing it and then leave it up to the experts. So I want to learn what's trending, what's hot, what's old, what's new.
What to throw away, how to apply blush. We learned what double blush is. And my favorite part, we learned how to fix a broken bronzer.
That's probably my biggest aha moment and takeaway.
Crazy. Don't throw away your shattered shit. You
Yeah.
can fix it pretty simply.
I'm excited to have
Jaray. I'll give him a little intro too. So Jaray is the professional makeup artist for Daily Blast Live. Mm-hmm. He owns a business that he talks a little bit about, and just basically a cool motherfucker that knows everything there is to know about makeup.
I mean, I can get lost. I was just in awe of everything that he knows, and his skin is amazing. So there's that.
And here we go. Can't
Everyone
wait for you
get
guys
out your
to listen.
Get out your pen and paper because you're gonna learn a lot, and he talks really fast. So
You better keep up.
We're gonna also put some links in, right? So,
Yeah, we'll link everything he talked about. It's gonna take me
because I need them
all night to search all that stuff, but he gives you everything there is.
Yes, cool.
So we're just gonna start shooting the shit.
Okay, sounds good. I love
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm the infamous Jaray for the sleigh, Jaray Banks, if you don't know. But I'm a hair and makeup artist here in Denver. I've been a makeup artist for 10 years. I do hair, on the side. It's like my second forte. It's cute. It brings in the coins. But makeup is what I really fell in love with in the beauty world in general and how I got into the beauty world. And I really, back in the day, I started as a drag queen. I was a full-time drag girl, and I was in Colorado Springs and Denver going back and forth. And
how was the money for that?
it was okay. I made it work. I did full-time drag at one point for about a year or so. And it was ups and downs, ebbs and flows, because you don't know who's going to show up to tip you, girl. So that scared me.
I'd tip you.
Okay, look, baby, I'm sure you would. I'll shake a little something from Miss Angel, girl.
Who tips the most? Is it the women, the men?
It's the women for the bachelorette parties.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
For sure.
I loved a good bachelorette party, honey. Some drag queens would be like, oh, no. I'd be like, no, I'm going to shake this ass
Why
right in front
not?
of you.
Make that paper.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, girl. But, as a drag queen, I started figuring out that, I don't think I want to be going out till 3 a.m. for the rest of my life. And I saw the girls who were, and I was like, oh, baby, your skin ain't.
Right? I said this in my last podcast. I'm like, in your 20s, you keep partying like you do and not sleeping and all the alcohol. That shit catches
All
up
of
to
a sudden, you turn 30 and you're really 40.
There's such a thing as looking like a club girl.
And it's so true. And I see it now. I see the girls who I used to perform with, and they definitely have the club face. And it's really just, so much alcohol. Really, and a lot of drag queens, I will say, are going towards a moment of more sobriety, which I really respect and see.
Love that.
For myself, I enjoy what I want when I want it, because your boy has a substance. But
and you look fab.
Thank you. I drink my H2O, a little collagen here and there. I'm about to start some talks soon, just to keep the skin right.
But his skin is phenomenal, right?
Thank you.
I mean, when you walked in, my jaw dropped.
Oh, stop it!
It looks like you have a filter.
Thank you.
No, he's done my makeup a couple times, but it's like you never want someone to do your makeup who looks bad. It's like having a hairdresser,
a fat
With
fitness
shitty
instructor.
Hair. Okay.
So when I saw his skin, I'm like, okay, I know he's gonna hook it up.
And that's honestly, that started in drag even too, because the girls who I saw with good skin out of drag, they did have their full 10-step process. They were taking off their makeup, they'd cleanse, they did their full serums, all the things. And I was like, okay. And the girls that I saw doing that were makeup artists.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, hold on. How are you making money, having fun, and doing makeup still? Like, what's going on over here? Because I didn't want to do a 9 to 5. Like, no. Let's be real, So from that, I was working at a bank part-time on the side. And my first gig ever, my assistant manager at my bank was like, hey, Jaray, you look real pretty as a girl. And I'm getting married. so if you have time, would you do my makeup and make me look as pretty as you do? I was like, Kimberly, hunty, of course I will, girl. That is not a problem at all. So get this, first wedding ever. I went to Ulta and got myself a whole little kit, baby.
Did you?
I did not have a license or nothing at the time, okay?
Yeah,
Your boy
we were
was
just talking about this.
Yep.
Licenses are very important, children. If you're going to practice the makeup, please make sure you have the proper
There's
licensure.
so many who they don't, but okay, continue.
And for a long time, I was one of those boys, but we won't talk about that. That's neither here nor there. However, I did my first gig with a little Ulta kit, baby. I had this little blush and bronzer set from Benefit. I could tell you to the T right now still. I had a little MAC eyeshadow palette. I thought I was that girl, okay? I thought I was doing the damn thing. Now I
love
show
the
up.
confidence, though, because that's why she asked you.
Exactly.
Because you knew your shit.
And honestly, from drag, it was like, that was my thing. Like, if I hadn't been doing drag, I would have been like, no, honey, you don't want me to do your makeup, girl. Like, let me give you the Sweat and Wild bronzer real quick, you know? But now I showed up and I thought I was going to do one woman. Now, little did I know, this was a beautiful Latina woman.
Oh, she got 12 birds.
Okay.
You got all the aunties, the cousins.
And I did. I had the TZs, I had the cousins, I had her mama, her sister, and by the time I was done doing makeup, baby, she was about to walk down the aisle, okay? But that was my first taste of this beautiful world of makeup, and I was like, from that moment, I was like, I'm going to do this. I ended up getting my job, a little job at Dillard's, and the only job I could get was as a fragrance boy at the time for winter season.
That's why he smells delish, by the way.
What are you wearing? What is that?
Today we're wearing Victor Roth Spice Bomb Extreme.
Ooh.
Deeper notes, because your boy likes a little bit more of an intense factor, a little bit of cedar in there.
You can tell he
a
worked
sweetness.
in the...
I want to buy it from you.
Honey,
Tell me what I owe you.
It's only like $79.95 for the 1.5 ounce.
Damn.
For the 3.4 ounce, we're looking at about 108.
Shit, he's good.
Right?
You know, but honestly, from that moment, I got my start truly as a makeup professional in department stores. And to this day, I grant so much of my success to department store makeup and being a department store makeup artist because every single day was a new test. I never knew who my client was. I didn't see them. I was always making new clients. And when I moved to Denver, I didn't know people. So I was just putting myself out there with every single person I met and treated everyone as a new client. No matter who you were, I was going to give you my business card. I was going to tell you who I was, what I did, and tell you to come to the MAC counter. Okay, baby, every single time.
Hustle.
So department store makeup really helped me. I ended up working as a training artist for NARS, at Cosmetics, YSL and Armani. And then eventually I got my start on a TV show about 6 years ago. It'll be 5 years. I'm sorry, 5 years ago with Daily Blast Live. So here we are now, honey.
Here we are, and you own...
I own my Slay team.
Yes.
So that is a bridal and on-site commercial hair and makeup artist company.
You know what? If I get married for a third time, baby.
Honey, look, I'm already got you, boo, okay? I got the full look already laid out. Eva Longoria circa 2016. I got you, mamas. Yes. And it's amazing because I took it beyond just doing hair and makeup for a wedding, right? We have professional artists who work in commercial field and bridal. All of our artists have been licensed and or doing hair and makeup for the last 5 years plus. And just yesterday we had a Disney client with Series Fest here in Denver, a big film festival.
So amazing.
We're about to go to Texas for the home in suites for Hilton for another commercial shoot tonight. So I'm doing the damn thing, you know.
You're a busy
trying
man.
to stay busy, boo.
Love it.
No, I love it. I want to know, actually, so what's your philosophy when it comes to makeup? What is something you live by and stand by?
Global makeup artistry. I live by this, and what that means is a makeup artist who can do all skin tones, all races, all textures. And I kind of take this from MAC, from when I worked for MAC too, because their philosophy is all sexes, all races, all genders. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want, whoever you are, we have something for you. And this is so big to me being in Colorado, and I think you can speak to this too, Angel, in the skincare world too, is that there's so many people who don't know certain levels of the Fitzpatrick scale, certain skin tones too. So for me, being a makeup artist, the most important thing is that no matter who sits in my chair, going back to that department store life, I can service you. I can get you the exact skin tone you need, the exact look that you want, and make sure that you feel like $1 million at the end of the day.
There it
Okay,
is.
let me tell you something because I have goosebumps a little bit. So the hardship that you went through with the department stores and like paving the way, you would not be Jaray who you are today.
Oh my God, no.
You know, so many people want to skip those levels
Yep.
and just be the amazing makeup artist,
The it
right?
girl, right.
but you know your shit because you started where you're at. You admitted you worked at a bank, and yet you started, so you didn't jump from A to C.
There was no way. No one was showing me that. I didn't have a sugar daddy. Honey, I wish, girl. I wish someone just dropped some dollars in my little bank account for some brushes.
It would be
okay?
nice.
We both clink, clink.
Clink, baby.
I'll clink too.
And that's the truth, though, because there are the girls who, they kind of jump straight into makeup artistry. But for that reason, I have so many tricks up my sleeve that I do, for instance, like Erica Cobb, our mutual client, honey. Yes. I do her makeup in 10 minutes sometimes. Not because I want to, because I know how to. And then she looks flawless, per usual. Yeah. But I wouldn't know those skills had it not been for my daily training in department stores. And let me tell you, that was a free education. A lot of people don't understand or recognize that. And there's people I know who spend thousands of dollars in New York City, Canada, Vancouver, to get that kind of training. But it was free because I worked my ass off for it in those department stores.
It's amazing. And I think that's why you are so good at what you do, because you know everything about makeup. So I sit here as dumb as it can be when people ask me about makeup. I'm all
your mascara trick, which we'll get to.
Yeah,
you know the mascara
trick that I've been doing since I was 17, but maybe 15.
Using a sewing needle. Look. That's how I
Back
learned.
of an earring.
Okay, baby, I see. She's like, look, we ain't gonna put our eyes out.
I actually have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm like giggling, and then I was like, wait, I can't pretend to laugh. What the hell?
You can't afford to separate your eyelashes.
Ooh. You just go ahead and pull out that little extender. Now, I learned my first homegirl when I was 14. She taught me with a sewing needle. She put on a little cushion on the back of her little foundation sponge, and you'd separate it. And, bitch, I used to do it all the time until I poked my eyes out.
You know what?
Meticulous.
I'm going to do that.
And it was.
The
do the
tools
earring
don't
backing.
work.
Don't do the needle, though. I'm going to
Yeah,
tell you something real
clumsy.
quick. That needle, one time. That's all it takes.
Oh, yeah. I need both eyes. I'm already blind, as are you.
You should. I got you.
Okay, so I guess how would you describe your signature look? I saw something about soft glam being your signature, but what is your signature?
I would say that soft glam kind of describes my signature look, but I would say soft smoky bronze glam is pretty much my signature look right now.
I don't even know what that means.
What's soft glam?
Let's give the girls some education, honey. Let's break it down for the girls. So soft glam is typically what you're seeing on most daily celebrities, right? We use this term to kind of to explain the basic makeup look. So I would say this is like very J-Lo's look. Soft glam.
Very basic.
Very effortlessly
I'm like, how do you
glam.
do that?
So it's that
Oh my
bronzy foundation look that's sculpted. You can't see where anything starts or ends. The eye is so crafted to where you're asking yourself, how did they do that? Just like you said. Now, full glam is more of like what the Instagram girls do. So it's the big cut creases, the dramatic lips, the heavy contour. You're typically using more cream and powder products together to create that look. Now, just in case any of the girls want to know, for pricing differences, it doesn't matter what the pricing is because it's the same amount of tools that you're using for that makeup. So it's like when you're doing a facial, for instance, I would pretty much charge the same thing for a facial, whether it be like a rapid relief facial or a more relaxation facial. You're going to spend an hour and 15 minutes getting about the same amount of products in there. So for any of you Instagram girls, if you're asking your makeup artist, I want a soft glam, how much is it? It's probably a flat fee. But
they're paying for the experience.
Exactly.
We always say that, not the time.
Period. Yeah. However, with the soft glam look, I always like to kind of go back to circa Beyonce, like 2016 kind of a vibe, or 2015, I should even say Drunken Love kind of a moment.
Yes.
It's that nice, you don't really, once again, see where anything ends or see where anything begins. J-Lo's kind of in that same realm, but I perform this a lot on Erica Cobb. It's a really nice way to give a great amount of quality glamour into the look without seeing a lot of black heavy makeup, without seeing a lot of heavy full lashes, like super spider lashes, because I can't stand that ish. Let's be real here. And
I mean, it was the trend for a while there, like the heavy
lash and
like,
heavy makeup.
The big, I mean, a lot of women still do wear the heavy lashes.
The snuffleupagus lashes, yes.
Snuffleupagus.
If I can feel you blowing away, like, it's an issue. But I really hone in on this look because it fits so many women so right. And what a lot of people don't realize is that bronzer is for everyone of every skin tone. So you can create that signature bronzy look, for instance, with a woman from Sudan of a very deep, cooler skin tone, or you can create that same look for a woman from Ireland who has very, very fair ivory skin at the same time. So that's why I really love those bronzy looks, because you can create and enhance them for all skin tones once again, because that, at the end of the day, is the name of the game, honey. We are being inclusive for everyone, especially in this atmosphere. Let me tell you, here in Colorado, we have to. Yeah. A lot of people think we're a very one-tone state for some reason, but just like our politics, we're very purple, girl, okay? So there's a little bit of everyone in the state, which is why I put that as such an enhancement and focus, and especially in commercial, once again, too. Everyone's needed, from black to white, Hispanic, yellow, purple, green, so you have to be able to know how to execute those looks fiercely.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yes, girl.
So you mentioned trends. What's a trend that you can't stand anymore? What are we dropping? The snuffleupagus.
I would say name at least 3, because lashes.
I agree.
For sure, I feel like they're a little played out a little bit.
What about the Euphoria makeup?
See, I have a love-hate relationship. So it's like the carnival makeup, like the very
glitter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love these looks because they are great for an occasion.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
like my daughter does the whole little thing, but she'll go somewhere or.
Right, she's going out with the girls. Exactly. Where I do see some of the girls, which is fine. We are all about individuality and creating your own experience, of course. If you want lips out to here, baby, let's give them to you, okay? However, at the same time, I want to educate the girls on like what is for every day and what might be for more of an evening out. And you don't need to spend 3 hours rhinestoning your face at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday for no reason, baby. Unless it makes you feel wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, if it makes you feel like magical, like Wonder Bread, baby, let's go. Let's
like
get
Wonder
it.
Bread.
Okay, you should feel really great about yourself in that sense. However, like the more Euphoria trends are kind of one of those things where I'm like, it's a little played out. Like the extra glitter, the blown out blue eyeshadow, all that. It reminds me very 80s-esque makeup, which is where I'm like, it's not timeless. Where natural soft glam makeup is kind of more timeless. That's where you make more money, honey, for any of you aspiring artists. But another thing that I think is really played out is the extreme amounts of highlighter on girls. Like, to me, it's ridiculous. I see some of these girls looking like they're about to drip Crisco from their cheeks, baby, okay? Like, it took glazed donut to a whole nother level.
I do the glazed donut at night.
Glazed donut's okay.
Like when I go to sleep.
It's when you like dripping like Crystal Chicken, which is a whole nother issue, baby. And if y'all don't know what Crystal Chicken is, go look it up. It's like the chicken literally is pouring off grease as you pick it up. It's kind of ridiculous.
Love that. It tastes so good though.
It tastes delicious, but on your face,
you don't want that.
No, I don't know. And then my third one, I would say, for like overly done, just in general, that I just don't like and you won't see me do on many people, is blue eyeshadow. Period. Blue eyeshadow. And the reason why, this is more of a personal thing, I'm not gonna lie, but do y'all remember the Drew Carey show? Okay, I used to watch it all the time.
I don't. Oh my god.
You don't? It's okay. We educate you later, baby. It's fine. But there was a woman on there named Mimi, and this was my first. She is the first drag queen I really saw. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like the drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race. It was Mimi from Drew Carey show. This woman had blue eyeshadow up to here.
Oh no.
And I think that scarred me for life, because after that I was like, no one should ever wear blue eyeshadow. Now I say this, mind you, my client just 2 days ago had blue eyeshadow on, but it was very tastefully done. It was like Beyonce, like circa 2010. Why don't you love me?
You know
exactly.
what I saw that was trending, and I could be off, but I saw it on Instagram. The colored eyeliner underneath for summer.
That's kind of fun.
Okay, I see.
Liked that.
I like it too. Now, are you talking about the one, because it's on TikTok too, that's like blown out from the inner corner out?
I don't like that one.
That one's a bit more. Just
like
underneath the lash line.
We won't say blue because we don't like blue.
Yes, well, and blue can be tastefully done, I guess. You know, I'm trying to broaden my horizons in that as well. However, I know what Angel's talking about. It's very summer, spring trend right now. And I actually, what's funny is that I've been teaching women to do this for years. It's a great way to switch up your makeup look without having to fully commit into something crazy, right? So it's doing your full neutral eyeshadow, soft browns, dark brown on the outer corner, maybe some cream on the lid, maybe even a little bit of gold if you feel a little crazy or flossy, and then taking like a purple liner through your bottom lash line, or you can use like a really nice aqua. Summer. It's great for summer, and it's very on trend in general. Now, there's also this other trend going on TikTok, and it's kind of making its way over to the gram too, but the girls are taking like no eyeshadow up top, and then they're blowing out like blues and greens from their inner corner here, and it's very fashion forward, if you may. I love it because there is a black girl who like created this look, and she created this look because people were like, why is your under eye so bright? She would do like bright white here, and then she was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do this no ways. I'm just gonna make it a thing. And now everyone's doing it. So I'm like, I love that because she did that. Yeah. But like aesthetically, hell no.
Looks like shit.
Nah. But I'll tell you what. 2023, I bet you it's going to be on spring trend. I bet you everybody, Balenciaga, mark this today podcast, okay? Balenciaga, Gucci, and Prada are all going to have bright green right here. So it's either going to be spring of 2023 or fall of 2022. But we'll see. We'll see.
So what are the trends for spring 22? Is it spring still? Is it
technically, summer? We're moving into, we're predicting
summer.
fall now. So we're about to go in. Spring's kind of happening at the moment.
So what should we do summer and fall?
So summer, I would say, keep it classic, baby. Last year, we were kind of getting crazy with lots of yellows and oranges, which I love still. I love seeing bright, fluid colors for just any type of warm time of the year and into fall in general, too. But for this year, I think the big thing we're seeing is a lot of rhinestones in the inner corners
like
here.
Euphoria
It's
stuff.
very much back to the Euphoria. The girls still want it, okay? Everyone wants a Euphoria look, even though I'm
Where
like...
the hell are all these people going?
We'll show Angel after.
Yes.
They're going to high school, actually. That's the funny part.
That's the thing, exactly. It's a lot of the girls, and I even did a Sweet 16.
Can you imagine if I went on a date with all kinds of shit on my face and be like, bitch, check, please.
Okay, real quick. Like, this bitch is psycho. I don't know if I want to be drinking with her.
I'm just...
Blue eyeshadow to your cheek.
That's the thing. And I think for this year, too, we're going to see a lot of, like, lightweight serum-based makeup. So a lot of the girls for summer are moving towards cream products, which I love. Rare Beauty last year came out with their liquid blushes, which have been doing amazing.
Good.
Have you guys tried them?
One of our girls brought it to Nashville last weekend, and I used half the bottle. Lily, it's the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez.
And it's, like, Joy is a really popular color for
it the peach?
everyone. Yes. And then anyone can use it.
Shit,
I'm like,
okay, you know what? I'm in the bathroom doing
That's what I was going to say. I know where you were, but we won't say it on the podcast.
Girl.
Where was I? Okay.
Yeah, that's a later story.
I'm going to come back for that one, actually.
Takes her shot. Sips her shot.
But yes, we're going to see a lot of really great sheer makeup. Cream bronzers are such a hit right now. It's insane. And really, a lot of the girls are moving away from foundation because of Euphoria, too. So I think a lot of the girls are going to be using these cream products to carve out, contour, and shape their faces, and no foundation, which should be very interesting because if you at a dry heat place like Colorado or a hot-ass place like Dallas...
It's just going to start...
We're going to see what they do, baby. We're going to see what they do.
So
their eyebrows
just smurring down, girl. Hopefully it's like somewhat matte. I don't know.
I'm dead.
Okay, so when you're saying in Colorado that could be a problem. Why is that? Is it because it'll get crepey? And
it's really, and honestly, it just depends on your climate. So this is what's really interesting. Because we live in Colorado, we are actually very blessed with dry ass air, which is like a very good yet bad thing. Now, it's good for makeup for the immediate needs because typically we have more makeup that stays on longer because we don't have humidity in our climate nearly as much. A lot of people don't know, but we are technically in a desert climate. Even though we are in our mountain and prairie-esque views, we're technically out here in the deep, deep west, baby. Now, on the same note, this is bad exponentially for long term, and this is where Miss Angel makes her money, darling, because our skin ages much faster than it would in like places like Tennessee and Nashville or like Dallas or anything like that. So it's going to be interesting, but like in major cities like Chicago, LA, Dallas, New York, it's going to be crazy to see some of these girls walking around with just cream products on because their faces are about to drip down, darling. So it'll be very interesting. We'll see.
Yeah, so wait. Okay, so for summer, we're leaning more towards
creamy,
tinted
dewy
serum look, very dewy, soft finish.
What's
We're not going to see hard makeup. Favorite tinted moisturizer of all time, NARS tinted moisturizer.
Okay.
It is the tea. It's that girl. I worked for NARS, so I'm a little bit biased on that, not going to lie. But even as a makeup artist today, it's one of my favorites. Now that one, there's another one that I just put in my kit and I'm obsessed with. Face and Body from MAC Cosmetics. Now, this is an oldie but goodie. So the girls used to love Face and Body back in the day because it was the only makeup that would be like the same that you could use on your face and body, and it was water-based and sheer. They reformulated it last year, and this girl pops off, darling.
Is
Let
it
me
a
tell you.
compact, or I guess
It's
what
a
is
liquid
it?
bottle. So it's like this
Okay.
little bottle that looks like a little teardrop bottle, and it's waterproof. It's 40%
Ooh.
water base, which is wonderful, and it has a glow to it. So I've been using this for my bridesmaids in my wedding kit, and all the girls love it.
Like on your chest
Exactly,
and,
which is why I love it, because then for my girls who like maybe they fucked up their spray tan or whatever it may be, I can just shear it down to their chest, and it looks bomb. Your tan looks good. What's wrong with your tan?
It's coming off.
I mean, okay, I see you.
The leopard
She's on her way.
She's on her way out.
Okay, so when you say that it's X amount water based, are we supposed to be looking for that in a face product?
That is so important to me. So in my opinion, I like to stick with water-based products in general. Now, silicone-based products are typically in more fuller coverage foundations or in some more airbrush makeups even, and those are being used typically for more of a longevity-based look. Now, water-based I would recommend more for day-to-day looks because it's going to be more non-comedogenic for the skin. Now, this is the thing, honey. A lot of the makeup girls out there, okay, they don't know anything about their skin, unfortunately. Even though a lot of them are licensed, they just don't. And that's, once again, my little department store background. I learned so much about the skin that I got obsessed. And before I was even licensed, I was like, I could tell you everything about hyaluronic acid, girl. And I wasn't over here like, no, we were saying hyaluronic acid, honey, and niacinamides, okay? Vitamin C, ascorbic acid, okay?
the
We're looking for the
hydraulic
goodies.
acid.
Hydraulic, okay? The acid.
I was like,
let me put this in.
he knows some things about hydraulics,
but I find this to be extremely important, like when I do makeup, because when you're using more water-based products, your skin typically likes it a little bit more. And like I was saying, it's not going to be comedogenic. That means it's not going to build up in your skin to create acne-based issues in general, typically, or oil-based issues. But typically, I would recommend most people want to use a water-based product because it's just going to be more gentle on their skin in general. Save that silicone product for when you're going out for that special occasion wedding, or just hire a makeup artist so you're not wasting money at that point and having this bottle of foundation you're never going to use.
What's an example of silicone makeup?
A silicone-based foundation would be like Temp 2.
What?
Temp 2 foundation from, it's an airbrush-based foundation, and they're like the most popular
Like
airbrush.
you actually use a little...
Yeah, like a little gun and spray it onto the face, too. I think I did airbrush on you before, yes. And that's what's one method of makeup. It's a little bit more, it's an old school, new school mix kind of a thing. Another silicone makeup was Studio Fix foundation for a long time. I think they removed it now, and a lot of companies are actually going towards removing silicone from their products because they realize a lot of people were breaking out and things like that. So like in the last 10 years, we've moved away from a lot of those types of products in general.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Holy Grail products.
Yes. Oh, I have a couple, I'm not gonna lie. So one, Eyeshadow Sticks. They are my jam, specifically Makeup Forever and Laura Mercier eyeshadow sticks. They're magical. I love eyeshadow sticks because they make the look so easy to do. Because I feel like the one thing so many people struggle with, and everyday women for sure, is like creating. Ooh, sorry, girl. Creating that eye look in general. And
So it's a stick.
It's a stick. You just put it onto your lid. And what's nice is, so if you have some, like, you know, you can just press it out with your finger. You can take an eyeshadow brush and like blend it out. My favorite thing to do is tell people to get either a gold, rose gold, or like a champagne. Put it over your lid. Take your bronzer. Put it in your crease, line out your eye, over. It's done.
See, when I did it, I looked like I was face painting.
I'm sure. You probably took it up too far, baby.
Yeah, it was like a crisp line. We need to blend.
Yes, we need to blend.
And it was a cheap product. It was like the NYX.
NYX is like the worst one. I used to like the NYX, but they never last on the eyes. And all of a sudden you got this greasy ass lid. Yeah. Which, like, hey, Walgreens, we ain't mad at you, baby. But NYX, baby, like, step up that formula, okay? Like, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay, so actually, what's your favorite product, Holy Grail, from the drugstore?
From the drugstore, Maybelline Precision Matte Studio Felt Tip Liner. It is the shit.
Is it a pen?
It's a pen Maybelline Felt Tip Studio Liner.
You use the pens.
And they're, girl. So I stumbled on this when I first started working for DBL because year one, we were trying to make it to year two. Okay, so the budget was tight. They were like, Jaray, make this work.
happen.
Okay. And I was like, girl, look, you came to the right queen because I got you. Let's go. I got all the discounts. But this Maybelline liner, everyone that uses it says the same thing. It's the shit. It's, for some reason, it's not completely matte. It's not completely shiny. But when you're drawing onto the skin, it doesn't bleed. Where you place it, it sits. And that bitch sits all day,
Is it the one in like the little, it's all black. It's like the little triangle, not triangle.
It looks like a pen, and it has
never
like
mind.
pink writing on it too. And so check it out. I think it's like $7.99.
We'll link it in the show notes. Yeah.
She's the tea. Yeah, you're welcome.
We're going to go shopping after this. Damn.
Go off, baby. Go off.
Oh my God.
Catch me at Walgreens.
Okay.
That's for a Walgreens. Okay, so I struggle with this. Finding a good brow gel or like a pomade. I see so many girls. Right, I actually use Head and Shoulders on my brows.
Yes.
But because the brow gel, it starts to clump up and you look like you have a dandruff or dermatitis.
Which is, so this has been such an issue. I've used so many products and this is crazy. So my partner, who's also an esthetician too, shout out to Bliss Out Beauty.
He's so handsome. I stalked him this morning.
Little daddy. He's pretty goddamn hot, not gonna lie. But he's also a brow king, so he does my brows, period. And for years, we be trying. It's nice to have an esthetician live with you in your house and a cosmetologist, so we be trying to help each other.
That's why he doesn't come to me. He doesn't need to.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. I mean, you know, you get a little bang,
time for
get a little
Botox.
facial going. It's like, but tox is, that's the only thing he can't do, so I'm about to be around, baby. However, with the brow products, we searched for a long time, and now Ty sells this product called All Natural, and it's a brow gel that uses a hyaluronic base to it, and it really does hydrate your brows, one, but it makes them sit into the way that they're going to actually be structured for the day.
And they don't crust?
And they don't crust.
Wait, what's the brand again?
He sells it. I believe it's called All Natural.
All Natural.
Check it on Bliss Out Beauty's website. I know it's for sure there. Don't ask me again what the name is because I might be making up the name of him.
What's the website again? I'm so overwhelmed.
At Bliss Out Beauty on Instagram.
Out.
Yes,
okay.
Bliss_out_beauty. And he has it on his product, or you can give him a little message and be like, hey, what's that brow pomade Jaray was talking about? Because it's so good. I tried on Asasia's. It's okay. It does a job, but like midway through the day, it dandruffs. Exactly. Now, if you can't get to Ty and you can't find anything else, I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret, okay? Y'all remember the pink and green bottle of mascara?
Of course.
Okay, so that same line, I think that's Maybelline too,
clear.
actually. They have a clear.
Oh.
And that was the first mascara your mom has made you get when you weren't allowed to wear real mascara.
Yes.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
He thought you were a cool teenager with a pink bottle.
And you was
clumping all over your lid.
And your shit was wet. All of a sudden you was blind. If you was wearing contacts, you had like the 2-week contacts. That shit wasn't working either. You gotta rinse them out.
It never did anything.
At all. However, I will tell you this. It helps with your brows. Now, I keep this in my kit even for just in case I have a girl who like it's not sitting with, or they don't have enough brow for me to use the All Natural product from Ty. However, that clear gel will get you together just enough for your look for the day. Long term, does it make it really stay? Meh, it does a decent job, but it really works great. Morally, you should just kind of comb the brows and give them a little gloss. You know what I'm saying?
Why did they create a clear mascara? Do people wear clear mascara?
Some of the girls do, because it was the right of womanhood, honey, in 1989. Okay.
So you're not allowed to have it be black, so you can start with the clear.
Exactly. So you didn't look like a hussy in the streets. But it was teaching the girls how to put on makeup on the daily without them looking like a little hooker every day.
There you go. My mom banned me from eyeliner. So what I did was take the green and pink mascara and apply it like eyeliner. Yeah. Like it's technically mascara, Mom.
Oh, girl, you created that look in 1999. I see you, baby. I see you. We would like drag mascara and it was like kind of like spotted against the lash line.
Because your mom wouldn't let you wear eyeliner, so you used mascara as eyeliner. Because you were allowed to have mascara.
That was like what all the scene girls did when I was in high school.
Yeah,
like
loved
09
the scene
too.
girls.
They would like press it against there, and I was like,
ow,
what are you doing?
How do you get that off at night?
Literally, like baby oil, I guess. But I hope not. Please don't do that. Please, everyone.
Okay, so lip products. I want your top lip gloss.
We were just talking about this. So my top and number one lip gloss, shout out to Mac Daddy. I see you, Angel Marino. It's from Artist Couture. It's called the Silky Lip Oil. it is magic on your lips. I'm wearing it right now. I'll do
Show
a
it
quick
to
demo.
us. Let's
yes,
see
for
it.
the girls. It's a brand new bottle. You're welcome. But I love this because it's this perfect rosy peachy tone for every day. And as a man, I don't always want like a thick, like I used to love the Lancome Juicy tubes.
Oh,
like,
such a classic.
oh, I would just put it on my lips and just walk around like this all day.
Sticking
Just
every
going
time you...
Exactly. But that stickiness gets real old, and in Colorado, it kind of looks like someone just did something on your face after a while. So we stopped using that. And Carmex wasn't doing a job either. But this guy is so nice because it's really hydrating. There's no stickiness to it.
That brush too, or the applicator, is that the right word?
The applicator on it. It's like that thick doe foot, and like we all love a little curve, girl.
A doe foot. We do love a curve.
Oh, it's so nice, and it smells like a little peachy rose moment.
How much is that?
I think this guy's only like 18 or 20. I want to say. I don't look at the price, darling. Never.
If it works, then it's great.
Exactly, but it's at Sephora for sure, and then Angel Marino sells it on the Artist Couture website too. But Angel Marino's actual like daddy, so if you see this Angel Marino, like let me know if you need a sponsorship going on over here. Boo, I got you. Like we can make something happen for sure. But yeah, that was one of my faves. If you can't get that for some reason, NYX, which is like my like go-to for like drugstore products in general.
It's not for the shadow pencil.
No, don't use that shadow pencil, baby. It's gonna be everywhere. But they make a really good. Their lip glosses are bomb. I think they're like their butter lip gloss line, and they make some really great hydrating glosses too.
Okay.
They're cute.
So Charlotte Tilbury, the whole lip cheat thing. Are you on board with that?
I do love Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just not a lipstick girl.
Not a lipstick girl.
But when I'm using them for my clients, they're great. Her lip liners, what is her thing? I always forget the name of it for some reason. She actually has like a whole lip line of like these very specific lip colors. Pillow Talk. There we go.
Pillow Talk.
The Pillow Talk lip is beautiful. Like when my brides ask me like what wedding lip should I get, I just tell them Pillow Talk at this point because it works for everyone. They have a Pillow Talk 1, 2, and 3, and then 10. So like Pillow Talk, you might see stepmom. It's a whole thing, you know. But Charlotte Tilbury is great in general. I actually use her Airbrush Flawless Finish foundation in my kit too. That is my bridal foundation go-to. It's waterproof. It's transfer proof. It's pretty much sin proof.
Is that
like
the tube where you take and it's like a dope?
That's the Hollywood filter. So that's
Okay.
like the primer base. So that's what all the girls are gonna wear this summer. This foundation is a bit more full coverage. It's a demi matte, so it definitely sits on the skin like all damn day. Like I even had some brides be like, so I had to chisel it off my face at the end of the night, and I'm like, you're welcome. That's what you want, girl. That's what you paid for. But Charlotte Tilbury is also another one of those brands I'll always kind of resort towards. Charlotte, MAC, Makeup Forever, NARS, and Bobby, I would say, would be like the top 5 girls. Fenty's cute.
She's a Laura girl.
Mercier's cute. I love Laura.
It's cute, Angel.
Don't get me wrong. She's cute.
I stopped using her, but I used to love her.
Her tinted moisturizers were great. So this is the thing. Laura was like the OG for tinted moisturizer, and she was a renowned French makeup artist. So she really brought the study and education of makeup up a level, especially for more of the upper echelon women of the time. And she really brought in like utilizing the puff in makeup. So she has some great staple products, translucent powder, eyeshadow sticks, and she created the camouflage concealer first and tinted moisturizer. So she has great products. It's just what a lot of the girls don't know is that she was purchased by Shiseido. So Shiseido Corporate purchased her, NARS Cosmetics, and Bare Minerals all around the same time.
Is that what, when they changed the formula?
Exactly.
You were pissed.
Oh, baby, you and all of Cherry Creek. Let me tell you, I was out there in these streets, baby. These women were about to take off their bras
All
and
the
burn them,
basic
honey. I'm
bitches,
telling
Laura.
you, they were not having it.
Pissed.
And it's because it was that perfect sheerness. It was wearing just enough makeup without it feeling like
little
makeup.
Glow. You didn't have to wear much, especially people that work all day.
Exactly.
What do you
That's
wear
why
now?
you got Trey Face and Body.
Shit, hell, I don't know.
It Cosmetics.
Oh, It Cosmetics.
The CC cream.
He said that was one of his favorites, right?
It's a good one. I actually worked for it for 3 years, so it's a great line.
They send me kits.
They do. She's
Oh,
one of their
yeah.
like ambassadors.
Oh, get it. Come on, it girl.
I know,
see
she's
her.
the makeup girl.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Yes.
know. They just started sending me stuff. And
Well,
I'm like,
It
I don't know what
Cosmetics,
I'm
y'all
talking
owe
about.
me. I definitely did like free labor for a long time too. So
His
if you guys want to
Cash
send some
App
kids,
is-
okay, at Jaray for the Slay, Jaray. I'm pretty sure I'm on your like call list from like 2016. It's fine though. It's fine. Anywho,
Call list.
But It Cosmetics is a great line for everyday girls, I think now because they infuse so much skincare into the makeup too. They recently actually had a foundation that had glycolic acid in it for the daily
Whoa.
wear it fits amazingly on the skin. It looks beautiful. Now this is a kicker. Should you really be wearing glycolic acid during the day?
Where my head went.
Anywho,
The percentage is probably so
it's very, very
low.
sheer, exactly. But when it's on the skin, I almost wore it today, and I was like, let me put on my makeup forever. But on the skin, it looks beautiful. It's incredible.
What are you
honestly.
wearing?
Today, we're wearing Makeup Forever. I'm wearing actually One Size Beauty Concealer and Makeup Forever press powder on top, the Velvet
Is
Matte
Makeup
press
Forever
powder.
the one that we need to shop at now?
I'm trying to
Honestly,
think of what
Makeup
it looks
Forever
like. The
is
black
that
and white
girl.
logo.
Yeah, they're at Sephora, and they're like black and white. They recently launched the HD Skin, which is it's impeccable.
So I was going to have him bring his makeup, but it's literally like...
It's a whole suitcase.
It's literally,
I mean,
yeah. Like, we would...
It's insane.
It
wouldn't-
This
we
whole
wouldn't-
wall.
Wait, I want to see. You have to send us a
have room
photo.
for it.
We're going to have to... Yeah, I'll have to send in a photo for sure. Because it's like a 3-tier studio kit. Right? I could have brought in the base kit, though.
The
but
base kit's bigger than our makeup bag will ever be, but...
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. So I want to know for you. So Angel has this mascara routine. She's been doing it since, you said, what, 15?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 2-step process, 2 different products. I want you to try a new mascara. I want you to try his Holy Grail and give us a review. So what's your Holy Grail?
Because I've tried other ones.
Tried and
I
true.
always go back.
The only
the two.
so because from what I'm looking at from your lashes, this isn't for everyone. It's because of I see how Angel's lashes are. I would say the Tonti Doll mascara from Lancome would be so ideal for you.
Tonti Doll.
Tonti. It's called Idol mascara. My bad. They have the
Idol?
Tonti Doll foundation. Idol mascara. It's the one Zendaya was modeling for. Like
I can
last
look
year,
like
I think.
Zendaya.
I know.
Period. It's over. Euphoria again. Those bitches.
There
I'm
we
telling
go.
you.
But
Damn you,
Zendaya's
Drake.
the one that's not doing the glitter.
Exactly.
So.
But it's so funny because she models and is like a
Full
full
glam.
fucking makeup goddess. It's
Okay,
ridiculous.
I have something to say. Notice I've been so quiet during this episode because I'm learning. I'm like, I have no idea what to say. But for someone like me who's 43
Shut the fuck up.
and...
Right?
No, you're not.
Yes, you know that.
I know, but I never believe it. It's ridiculous.
He's
Like,
pretending. He's
every
like,
time. Every time.
Okay, so someone like me who can get stuck in their ways,
Mhm.
because we do often, like with fashion and stuff, I love to change things up, but with my skincare, it's easy, it's quick, I go.
Mm-hmm.
How do I not get stuck in my ways? And what are some things that I can, because I'm like a heavy lash girl. Like,
Yeah.
Like you can't, like if I'm stranded on an island, I need to have my mascara.
Period.
That's all I need.
I see you.
Yeah. Or else these eyes don't look.
It's
I mean,
not
they're just little
giving-
bitty.
I get that.
So, how does a woman my age not get stuck in their ways?
You know, because my mother's close to your age. I will say, not because you, no. You know, y'all are one of the same where y'all probably look like my sisters if we're out in public. However, I always tell this to my mom too, because she's a nurse practitioner and she doesn't always have time to do the full 9 yards,
Yeah.
right? And I always like to tell people, choose 2 things, right? You have your base look. You know what you can do. You know how you can do your look every single day. Choose 2 things to like switch up a little bit. So whether that be like choosing like a new blush technique that you might see on a who the hell is reading magazines that you might see on Instagram, or your favorite artist might be using like a new lip gloss. I always tell people to take those 2 things and challenge yourself to do it through the month. Now, don't just focus on trying to do it one time and being like, oh, I fucking failed. I'm so terrible.
Yes,
because
I've done
That's
that
me
where,
too.
okay, you know I love my winged eyeliner.
Mhm.
Like, I'm going to die with a winged eyeliner on.
Period.
But when I don't have my winged eyeliner, I feel naked.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm not fully, like I don't look as cute.
No.
And
Girl, bye.
no,
I
but
know.
really I feel like, oh, no one's going to hit on me today because I don't look as cute and I
Right.
don't feel as pretty.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just in my head because it's just what I see every day?
And it's because it's your routine. You're out of your routine. As humans, there's so much, and I even do this in makeup. Like, one thing that I always ask everyone in my chair is, do you do bottom liner on the daily? Because although I can make it look really fucking fierce and you'll look like a goddess.
Still feel like something's off.
Yeah, and they'll be like, this is too dramatic. This is too dramatic. I can't do it. So it's all about your routine at that point. So, but what I would then challenge you to do is, okay, let's keep your wing liner. Let's do it a different way. Let's take your wing liner and take it all the way towards the end of your eye, and then take a powder brush and use the powder brush to
Ooh, I
flick out to create a
love
smokier
that.
finish. So this way you have different levels. And I always like to tell people it's like having like your own little bag of tricks. It's not just creating like, oh, this is my makeup kit bag. This is my 1, 2, 3. You're not a surgeon, bitch. This isn't like, you're not doing makeup surgery every day.
Thank
We can
you.
have some time
I
to
don't got time for that.
Okay, exactly. And like, and I even have to do it for myself. Like today, I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear my foundation, my concealer, and everything. I was like, bitch. First of all, it's 80 degrees out here. Your thick ass about to sweat through this day, okay? So that's why I just did my concealer and my press powder. And I love doing that because it challenges me to just do something a little different. So like, once again, changing those two things for the month and just trying something different. And sometimes that becomes your new routine. You don't even know it, but 6 months later, you're like, oh shit, bitch, I got this smoky, sultry liner going on. It's not all the feline flag, but she's still cute, you know? Or going back to like colored eyeliner, that's such a great way to switch up your look without having to fully commit to something, because it's just doing something that someone you normally can do, like just doing your bottom line, but changing it up to purple or green, or using what like your shoes to accessorize out what your eye is going to look like. So then that way you're having a little bit of a taste of something different. You're fulfilling your needs as a makeup heifer, makeup extraordinaire, whatever you want to call yourself. But also it's just like you still feel like yourself at the end of the day.
Is there such thing as a daytime look and a nighttime look?
Yes, there is.
What's a not to do?
I would say during the daytime, you want to stick away from a heavy black smoky eye.
Yeah,
okay?
it makes me uncomfortable.
A glitter cut crease. Like, these are looks like, if you can see like one of the girls over here at Shotguns wearing it, like we might want to refrain from that during the daytime. If you don't know what Shotguns is, it's a beautiful little strip club down here in Glendale, Colorado, honey.
I heard they have great chicken fingers.
They do, girl. And like the girls can dance, let me tell you, okay? They be doing some things where I'm like, am I in Atlanta? Like, wow. However, it's those like aesthetics of like the Euphoria looks, things like that, are some things that you might not want to use for every day. And I say this from a basis of if you work a 9 to 5, right? If you work in a job like that where like maybe you don't have that much freedom to aesthetically celebrate yourself as much, you might not want to do like, y'all saw that red carpet look where that model's like, oh, who did your makeup? And she's like, I did. And it's the huge black wing. Do not.
I did it myself.
Yeah, I did it myself. Don't do all that.
Everyone knows what you're talking about when you say that.
You should see, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I want to respond with, ooh, crazy girl.
Crazy. Here we go down the TikTok tip.
Literally.
We talk in TikTok all day.
Half my life at this point, really, truly. But yeah, I would say like if you want to keep everything like, you want to think of a beach. If you want to go to the beach and that makeup look, typically that's your daytime look. If you want to go to the club and like look, not saying you have to like do that look for the club, but you might want to save that for more of a nighttime after 7 p.m. experience.
And you'll save so much time in the morning. I'm
Hell
like, how do these
yeah.
girls have
yesterday I
time?
wore a red lip during the day.
It's hot.
And I felt a little extra, but it was Mother's Day. I was celebrating myself.
Yes, it was
feeling
Sunday.
extra.
Yes.
But, you know, I didn't wear any eyeshadow. I don't know how to do eyeshadow.
So that's your challenge this month. So your 2 challenges. The colored eyeliner, you're going to try it.
There we
We're
go.
going to hold you accountable. And then you're going to smoke out the wing, and he's going to teach you how.
Yes. I'll come back and
you
do it.
that sometimes.
I don't do it well. That's for damn sure.
It's pretty cute, so I see what you're doing over here. I see you,
Yeah.
girl. She got
Don't
a good
look up
hand
close.
on it.
I gotta buy everything you're gonna tell. The brush, everything.
I'm gonna have to hit you up with my girl Carly over here at Nordstrom so she can make sure
yeah.
she gets you all
Ooh.
set. Oh, you know Carly too.
What?
Shout out to
That's my
Carly.
I was gonna have her on.
Oh, really? I love
Yeah.
Carly too. Carly's such a good time.
She knows her shit too.
She knows her shit. She worked at Nordstrom before I worked at Nordstrom. Now, granted, I was like freelancing and stuff before that, but she's also an incredible makeup artist, and she does a lot of like the everyday Cherry Creek girls. Shout out to Cherry Creek, Colorado, out here, baby.
It's quite the place down here.
Exactly, it's popping, girl. We out here in these streets, but very natural, aesthetic, everyday looks
Yeah. She
that
knows
a
her
lot of the
shit.
girls love. But yeah, she's
Carly
really
at Cherry
great.
Creek Mall.
Yes, she's Cherry Creek Nordstrom. Yeah,
Cherry
shout
Creek
out to
Nordstrom.
Carly.
She's the girl.
Okay, so what's the mascara Angel needs to try
Oh,
instead
the
of?
Idol mascara from Lancome.
Oh my gosh, you already said that.
Period.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
water resistant, not waterproof. It's comfortable. It's a gel-based formula too, so that's the other reason why I really wanted to point that out. So it doesn't feel heavy on your lashes, so it should help with not having to go in with that 2-step factor, and you can get a nice 4 coats in still if you choose to.
I want to know the truth. Tell me the truth, even if it hurts my feelings.
What is
I'm
it?
scared. What is it?
Do you think I apply too much mascara?
No, I don't. Truly, like absolutely not. I really don't.
Because about 10 years ago, someone told me that I wear too much mascara?
If you wore too much mascara, I think your lashes would have like died by now. But
You're jealous
like,
that they don't have long lashes.
Period. But honestly, how I see this is like I actually was studying your eyes while we were talking about it earlier, and you have a beautiful fan out of your eyes and how your lashes sit, and you can tell you don't apply too much and you coat them very gently because they don't sit thickly. You don't have like these rods coming out your eyes essentially.
Yeah.
It looks like hair still.
Okay.
It just looks like you formed them correctly.
You should see her do it. She's in the bathroom in Nashville too.
I have an art.
Glowing.
It's an art. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Natural eyelash curling.
I blow dry my eyelashes.
See,
I'm in a hurry.
actually, you do a trick that I do with mascara. What I'm doing on my girls, I actually fan back the finger and I press their lashes up to my finger.
Okay, yeah, let's move on to the how-tos
Let's
because
go.
I'm excited for it. So
Let's
what
do
were you
it.
explaining with the mascara? So you're holding your lid open.
So this one's hard. I don't know if a lot of girls can do it at home. To be honest, this is more like if you're a makeup artist doing it on someone else. But you take your finger and you hold it right above your lashes, and then you take your mascara and you bat it on top of the finger. So it's a lot easier to do it from like the opposite angle because then I can control the lash and it combines your lashes with the false lash
plus
really
you don't
well.
get all that shit on their lid.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now y'all know how to take that shit off your lid, right?
Okay, how do you do it?
I got
do
you.
with
I go
saliva.
Oh, baby, stop it right now.
Saliva and a
Stop
cotton
it.
swab, no?
So, quick trick. Let that bitch dry down, honey. Let her dry down. So if you ever get mascara splashback, let it dry down for a full 5 minutes. You'll then take a Q-tip, no spit.
No spit.
Okay, take it raw. I'm sorry.
Angel's over here licking a pretend stick in the air.
I know, that's why I was just thinking, I'm like, girl, take it dry. Okay, no lube or nothing. But then you take your Q-tip and you'll just gently flake off those little pieces. They will literally flake off. They don't even, I actually think I did that when you airbrushed you. But a lot of the girls, they'll like just open their eyes all of a sudden when they get lashes, like they're like deer. And I'm like, girl, close your motherfucking eyes. So I say to open them shits. But if that happens, it's not even a big deal. You just flake it off with a Q-tip after 5 minutes, and it won't leave a residue and it won't smear either.
Okay, because I'm like doing my eyeshadow twice every time I wear it.
And like all the girls, literally.
So is contouring still in?
Contouring's still in, but we're doing a little different. So double blushing is a new trend for sure. What that is taking two blushes, one lighter and one a little bit deeper. Ooh. And you're starting with your lighter blush tone towards the front of the cheekbone, and then you go towards a deeper blush in the back. And that way you're sculpting out to give a similar finish, but you're not seeing that muddy, harsh line for every day. Now, why do we do that now instead of contouring? Because a lot of the girls are utilizing cool tone contour products for everyday looks. Once again, contouring was not made for the sunshine in the daytime, baby. So you got these girls walking around with like these street signs. Exactly.
Street signs.
They're just over here like skid marks on their cheeks and on their jawlines, and they're trying to rub up and everything. I'm like, baby, we still see the third chin. You ain't hiding anything because it's meant for the dark, honey. It's meant for the dark. And I learned that as a drag queen. I was like, oh, okay, shadow, cool. You ain't gonna see this Adam's apple nearly as much. We're gonna take away this angular face. All of a sudden, I look like Beyonce, honey, up in these streets. But double blushing is great because you're using two similar tones that are helping to create that same depth removal there, but that brightening finish is a little bit more natural to the human eye, so it doesn't look as stark.
That sounds great. Okay, so you're pointing to, so the lighter shade, it kind of starts like mid-apple.
So I'll give you guys my quick tricks on
Yes.
this. There's 3 zones to the face. 1, 2, and then the back is 3. So and if you get lost, just use your eyes. So one part of the eye, the middle part of the eye, the end part of the eye. You always want to keep all your blush from the second part of the eye over. Never take it up here. We ain't animal crackers in my soup up in this bitch.
So
okay?
no, like towards
don't
the
do
orbital
this.
bone.
We always want to keep everything back and up. And you want to keep it towards the back of the orbital bone here, but we don't want to take it up right on top of the orbital. If you would get filler here, you don't want your blush there.
Oh, I always put it right on the apple. I smile and
smile.
We've
Do you
learned
do that too?
from our girls, yes, from our grandmothers and things. And what that does typically is push your face together a lot more.
I don't need
we don't
anyone
want that.
pushing
We ain't
Ew.
trying to do all that, girl. Instead, we can create that lift and that nice upbringing in the cheeks by keeping everything right back here, taking your lighter blush here and your deeper blush right back here
So
too.
mid-apple for people who are just listening instead of watching.
Yes, ma'am.
Bring it back towards the temples, right where your brow
Towards
tail
the
kind of
temples,
is.
exactly, and sweeping an up and out motion the whole time. Never push towards your face because you're gonna once again push inwards
So
in your
out.
face, up and out.
Meanwhile, me and Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You and every woman I ever sold makeup to at
You use
Nordstrom.
to pinch your cheeks.
Yeah,
for
I
free
mean,
blush.
and that's a great way for on the go girls. You know, if you need a 1, 2, 3, that's a great quick way.
So when you're using liquid blush, because we were saying how we like that now, right? We're gonna go buy some.
Yes.
Do you just dab it directly on? Do you put it on a brush and dab it?
I like to, so even if I'm doing it on myself, I'll just put a little bit on my hand. It's the best palette to use. And then tap that, shear it out. If you're using the Rare Beauty one specifically, it's extremely pigmented. So shear it out using your fingers in a swiping motion. And then you can tap to the back of the cheekbones about a third of a way from your eye and going in almost in a C-word motion, I like to say. So you're lifting towards the brow bone and then lifting down towards the top of the cheekbone, and you're going in that C up and down. Yep. And that's what helps to create that lift and curvature. And any type of HD photographs that you're seeing with like celebrities or Instagram, they're always getting that lift up and out because they're not just going here, they're going everything up here.
So what about bronzer though? Where do you put that? When do you put it on?
Bronzer is your middle, girl. So bronzer is gonna go right underneath like your contour. So it's giving you that shadow and warmth still, but it's wrapping up and out once again. So we're taking that towards the mid back of the cheekbone. If you're looking at eye placement, it's going to be towards the third of the eye and back, right against like 45 degrees from the cheekbone, I guess, at that point. And that would help to warm up skin. Now, you also want to utilize bronzer to go where the sun would naturally hit. So for some girls, I'll take it across the forehead and the nose very slightly. But if I want to kind of double it as like a contour add-on, essentially, for the double blush, then I'll kind of lift it through the cheekbones, dust it across the end of the nose, and a little bit to frame the forehead as well, too.
And that's before blush.
That would be before. You can do it before or after blush. It just depends on your process.
Like? What should we do?
If I'm doing liquid blush, then I'm going to do it after blush if I have like a powder bronzer. If I'm doing like cream bronzer, then I will still do blush first typically, and then I'll go ahead and do the bronzer to wrap it all together so it looks very seamless once again.
Wow.
That's
We are about to look so good.
Girl, y'all about to be out here slaying these streets, baby, okay? I'm going to come in here next time and be like, who the hell are these hoes?
Okay, so we know your top products. We're going to go buy them. We're very excited.
Yes.
But now we want you to take a little peek at our makeup bags. Tell us what you think.
I'm a little scared, but let's check it. Let's check
Okay,
it.
Lexi, you go first.
No,
Here's
you
one.
go first. Okay, we'll go at the same time. Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see this shit.
Angel is a sack of potatoes.
This shit clumped. I'm like, okay, first of all, you have like a glass foundation bottle in here.
I know.
I'm
Okay, those
already
things
scared.
are indestructible though.
She cheated and she washed all her brushes.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I haven't washed them since Nashville. I really haven't.
So the whole 2 weeks. Okay.
But I only
Bacteria
use
has
them.
been growing.
I use them once a week.
Just so you know,
I
I
never
haven't
make
washed
up
mine. I'm just talking shit.
No, we're
I'm
gonna
all
check some things
defensive.
out. So I'm gonna check Angel's out first. So we have a Huda Beauty foundation stick. This is actually quality. This is a great like step up.
Do you
We're about
use
to
it?
like go out and like we about to pop pussy tonight foundation. Okay.
She is popping her
This is,
pussy
like,
tonight.
Honestly, this
Get
is
ready, world.
solid.
I didn't know it had that power.
Yeah, she full
Can I see?
coverage. Like this is one of those quick. I love stick foundations. Period, because they're so just like eyeshadow sticks. 1, 2, 3.
You're not this tan.
No, but
That's for the
sometimes
contour, girl.
Yeah.
And then like in the summer,
Oh.
she can do her quick 1, 2, 3.
Okay, contour.
Yeah.
And then you can probably use that as bronzer. Laura Mercier translucent powder, a go. This is great. We love this. This is really good. This is really similar to my lip gloss,
Yeah, that's
actually.
pretty.
Angel Marino, I feel like he did base his lip gloss off of this, but when I did work for Dior once upon a time, I would sell this and the blush that match it like hotcakes because
What's
it's
it
so
called?
simple. It's the rose glow lip glow, or no, lip glow oil, my bad, from Dior.
The oil, yum.
I like this one.
She's
That
cute.
one's really
and that one's
pretty.
like more of a cherry tone too, which I also like. I keep this mascara.
There it is. That's the one.
Period. Honestly, although I love Idol for like everyday girls, what's in my kit is L'Oreal Voluminous Honey.
you knew what
Okay,
you were
period.
doing.
This is the shit
Fine.
all day.
This is the shit.
This brush is the tea. I keep these brushes in my kit all the time. Work for It
What's
Cosmetics
that
once
one?
again. This is the Heavenly Luxe
Cosmetics.
brush,
your
the
favorite?
number 77, I believe.
Ooh.
Number 7, my bad. And I love this brush because it has foundation and concealer on it, so you can do and go real fucking quick. I have this brush in my kit as well.
Do you like
downstairs.
brushes better than beauty blenders for foundation?
Period. Yes.
Okay, no
always.
beauty blenders.
Never use a beauty blender.
Throw it away, girl.
For
What are
everyday
beauty blenders?
Little
girls.
spongy things?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love them for looks, but for everyday girls, I don't like them because they end up collecting much more bacteria
Yeah,
than
yeah.
what we were actually wanting to
I'm
see.
throwing mine away on the way out.
The CC Nude Glow from It is good. This is definitely a pro plus. I love this. This is really like a tinted moisturizer. It really is, but it gives you a pinch more coverage, and you have SPF of 50, and it's still 40. They changed it a little bit. I like it. the skin tint in it. I like the glowing serum in it. I like that they have skin tones that fit Latina women now, and we love that for them. Yes.
We love that for them.
Telescopic. So this is the second part of your mascara routine. I'm seeing. Okay. So what Angel does is get all the volume with this guy, and then we get the length with the telescopic. I see her. Now the brush on this one is curved. Oh, it's the thin one. So I think if you try the Idol one, it's curved more like this, but it curves out like it kind of curves a little crazy.
Yeah, I like the brush just helps separate.
That's the team. I like that a lot.
When you're doing the coats, though, do you go one coat on one eye, one coat on the other, and then alternate, or do you just work one eye at a time?
I'd work one eye at a time personally, but when I do eye makeup, I do like one, then one, and I kind of match back and forth. So it just depends on like my process that day.
How long do you let it dry in between coats?
Like 15 seconds personally, but that just depends on like the person, really. I love this concealer. You got some good shit, bitch.
I
ain't gonna lie. You
know.
got quality shit.
She just needs a new makeup bag.
Yes, I was gonna.
That's the
Cosmetics, hook it up.
problem.
What's good with the makeup bag? What's good?
And by the way, what's this?
I was gonna say, is this your bullet, girl?
It's her vibrator.
I literally was like,
Oh my
bitch,
God.
you even put in a sandwich baggie and everything.
gotta keep the germs off.
I really did for a minute. I've been refraining from touching this one for just a moment because I was like, maybe she just left it in there on accident.
Is it
so
like-
this is a good almay lip oil and stick. I ain't mad at this, sis.
Told you, I found that on the floor and it was hers.
It was missing the top.
So
I see.
Let's go to Lexi. Oh,
Wait, no,
let me
you got
show
some more.
Oh, this is
Ooh, what's-
great. The Iconic Illuminator. This is a really good one. It's a
Ooh.
nice sheer
So
liquid
let me tell you why I
illuminator.
bought that, because Laura Mercier,
Stop making the candlelight
so
one.
this gives me a little bit of a luminous.
Where do you
with a
put
little
it?
bronzy color too.
Just after, just
kind of
everywhere.
pat it?
Tidbit, when you have like liquid illuminators like this, and if you have something like lower cut on, put a little bit on your clavicle.
Ooh,
Bitch,
make them
you
pop.
be looking flossy.
I don't have a
You be looking
clavicle.
Okay.
flossy.
My
Yes, you
chubby
do.
ass.
You stop it.
Okay.
I don't have a clavicle.
This is my blush. That doesn't.
I ain't
have-
mad at
I like
this.
it.
It's
What
a
is
good
it?
blush stick. Once again, I love a stick moment.
it Bobby?
Is that Laura Mercier or Laura Geller?
I bought it at Nordstrom.
No, that's Chanel. Stop it. Yeah, I think that's Chanel. That's Beiges. I would say that's Chanel. That's good.
It's a
That's
pretty
quality. And then this good shot of Tilbury
Okay,
lip
is this
gloss.
bad concealer?
wait.
or-
No, so Bye Bye Under Eye is not bad. It's just really full coverage, and sometimes it's hard to control.
much.
Yeah, so like, it's great for like if you have like a date night kind of a thing. But like if you are using it, what I used to
What's
tell
thinner?
people,
This
the
one?
NARS concealer is way thinner.
Yeah.
But this guy's more full coverage, so it's like and more waterproof too.
So nighttime, daytime.
Exactly. Period, girl. Period.
You
And
have everything you
have
need.
vitamin C and K in this too, which is also nice. It's
Oh,
extra booster.
This is for my allergies. Okay, it's Lexi's turn.
I'm like, girl, she doing bundles in the bath and down, honey. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Right. Let me get my vibrator. Put
I'm
this
trying
shit
not to throw up
away.
from that allergy thing.
Yes.
Amazing.
I
Okay,
love
this
that.
is Lexi's.
First,
Let's check it. Let's
Lexi
check it.
always
What
has
the
her
fuck
makeup.
is this? What the fuck is this?
you know, it's shattered. It's NARS. I can't separate.
Oh, is this a Laguna bronzer?
Yes.
So this is good, just not in this
I have a
form.
mini one that I got as a birthday gift.
Good,
At Sephora,
bless
the
it.
little free thing.
Bless
so
it. I see where you're going with
I
this.
can't separate.
You
from
know what you
that.
can do though? Quick bit. Once again, take alcohol, 90% at least, and you push all the powder back down, and you spray it on top, and then
No
you take
way.
a paper towel and you press it back down and stamp it.
Okay, that's a good tip. They need
Okay.
to listen to the end just
Yes,
for that
honey. Just tip it on that. Make sure you put that in the front of the Instagram video. What else we got on this? We have.
I love Annie Lawless.
Lawless is great. Lawless is a great
That
line.
doesn't sound like you mean it.
No,
Do you mean
Lawless
it?
is really great. I love that
Okay.
because from a natural makeup standpoint, especially because they are a clean makeup brand, they really brought it to the forefront. Whereas brands like, you have brands like Kosas and everything, it just typically stays really sheer where you can get
That's
full
pigment.
Exactly. Like when I tried their blushes, I was actually extremely impressed too.
Yeah.
So, oh, I love that you have a little brow stick in here. This is my
I don't use it. How
favorite.
do
You
you-
don't?
No.
I
used to.
only do brows with the brow concealers, actually. These are my favorite way to get a clean brow.
What
You don't
is
have a
that?
little tidbit. So
used to
after
use it in, like,
you do your brows,
college.
you use this guy. So this one has two sides on it. You can use one side to clean it with the matte
Oh,
side.
yeah.
And then you blend with your finger or a brush. And then what's great about this is that you have like an instant like little sparkly side here.
I
So you
should
can use
start
it to
using
highlight
that.
or highlight right underneath the tail of the brow. So you have a couple of
been a
different
minute.
things you can do there. I'm gonna just put that right back there. That NYX Jumbo Pencil, which, okay, so she's cute. I ain't mad at her. Just like, if you're gonna be doing something all day, don't rely on her to stay there.
We're getting the Laura Mercier one instead.
Yes,
for the
Laura
shadow
Mercier
stick.
or Makeup Forevers. Either one is great.
That's moisturizer.
We love a little moisturizing moment in there. I love that for you, baby.
Little stamp.
What's this guy? Elf.
I tried another
Oh!
stick.
So, and once again, we
kinda
were
like
trying
that one,
things.
maybe.
Elf be coming through sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even talk. So,
Yeah.
I haven't tried this one, but I'm sure it probably is like a 6 out of 10. So, we ain't mad at that. We ain't mad
Okay,
at that.
we'll
She's
take
still
a 6.
passed. She's still passed. Ooh, a good
Oh,
Bobby
I've
moment.
had that since like high school.
Girl, so this is
You
like one
see?
of those, like, it's a hot Heather from Bobby. Heather and taupe. Period.
How
That's
do I
all you
use
need.
it?
Oh, this,
I
like,
need
blend out
Heather.
all over your lid.
You can have it.
Literally
Heather.
all over your lid. Blend
Okay.
out. You done.
That's it. Just one
you don't even
nighttime
need
look.
to. This-
Carly, catch me at Nordstrom's. later.
Okay, Carly Bear or not Barrow.
Carly,
Ooh,
we're on
girl,
our way.
Carly Bacon, my bad. Carly Bacon, my bad. So those guys are cute. Citadel from Lawless, a great translucent powder. I'm guessing, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing they don't use talc in this
They
powder.
don't.
So that's really quality. If you can find powders that don't utilize talc, It Cosmetics actually is another one of those lines. They use a silk-based powder.
Okay.
That's great because talc is what? Comedogenic, and it does what? Have carcinogens in it sometimes.
Yeah.
So we
You can skip that one. That
Yeah,
one's
it's
funny.
sunscreen.
Oh, bye. Real Techniques brushes are the shit. We love a good
What's
Real
that?
Techniques
That's like a
brush.
Target one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are at Target, Ulta, Walgreens, kind of a moment. We
Ooh,
love
I
Real
need one of
Techniques.
those.
They're good.
They're the
All
shit.
their stuff.
Like, if you're an aspiring makeup artist or a makeup connoisseur, get into it. Laura Mercier's Flawless Fusion or Flawless Foundation. This is actually a good foundation. They had sent me this when it first came out. I was actually really impressed with the wear of it.
Is that what you're wearing right now?
No, I'm just wearing that sunscreen.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
If you're just wearing sunscreen, come on,
Yeah.
sis. Come on. You obviously work for Angel. I see you with the
Oh
good
yeah,
skin.
we've come a long way.
And then the Woke Up Like This foundation is also good. This is obviously not your color right now.
I have to mix both of them. That
I
one's
know.
so dark, and yeah.
Then this one's alabaster. So like, is it
actually called that?
I would it be Oasis, but this is not giving me
Alabaster.
Oasis unless you're in Iceland,
that's
honey.
the color
okay.
of our white acrylic table.
Yes, like
Oh,
legit.
God.
It almost matches.
She
It almost-
turns that color in winter.
I
and
do.
then you have.
Oh, I hate that shit. They told me to get it because I have allergies.
the milk one or this one.
The milk.
The milk one is, I wasn't a fan of this concealer. It breaks up. It's
gross.
not my favorite. I like their primer more than concealers. Cover FX is a fave. These guys were so good. So MAC Cosmetics, the original creators of MAC Cosmetics, made Cover FX, and they made it to be
Let me
like
see.
a
I don't know where to
grown-up
use
line.
it. I always
This would
use
be
it for
great
raves.
to use. Oh, yes, girl. Oh, we gonna talk later, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You going to Global?
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Oh, okay, never mind. But
I
you can use
wish.
this guy like right on top of the clavicle here on the shoulder.
Okay.
It gives you
What
that,
about
or
your
on the body.
face? No
For the
face?
face, you can use it right on top of your cheekbones after you did your blush too.
Okay, final stat.
Mm-hmm. And then you're still
Would
ready to
I
go.
wear this during the day?
Not during the day. I wouldn't
You're
recommend
sparkling.
it.
The lasers gonna
Unless
reflect off your
I was gonna
arms.
say, unless we go into Global Girl together. Hey.
You know what? Screw it. I'll go.
Let's do it.
Angel,
Look, I
you're
was
coming.
planning it no ways. And then Bye Bye Pores from It Cosmetics Silk-Based
No, it was
Translucent
one of the
Powder.
free ones you gave me. They sent us, but I like it.
I
for,
love that powder.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
good.
shit, actually. Although, like, it did not maybe, like, could have done better over time with me at one point in time. That translucent powder is the ticket, honey. And they have some products that I use in my kit on the daily that are great as well. But that bag gotta go.
What do I throw away from the lips? I don't use any of it, so tell me what to throw away.
Huda you should keep. Keep
Oh,
these
yeah,
Hudas,
yeah.
period. MAC you should keep. Those are always good.
Those are always like.
This
I
is
have
a
like
them
great
hot
tinted
pink,
lip
though.
balm. You got that from Sephora for your birthday
Oh, it's a lip
gift.
balm?
Yeah, it's like a tinted lip
Oh,
balm.
hand me that. I'm gonna
Mhm.
put it on.
She's the shit.
I did
love
not
that
know
one.
that. I thought it was a brown lipstick.
Whatever this. Oh, this is Becca. Oh, I love Becca. I used to work for Becca too. They got screwed over by Estee, unfortunately. However, this is a great color for you,
used to
honestly,
wear
too.
them.
You actually have quality
Yeah.
shit.
But
in
you can
here.
tell if you roll them up. I do
I
not
was
use
gonna
them.
say you don't use any
Like
of
once.
these. Now,
You don't wear
color-wise,
lipstick
would I
very much.
recommend using these on the daily?
Pixel.
No. Like, this is too cool tone for you right now. Whereas in fall and winter, this might look really
Save for
pretty
fall.
on you. Yeah. And that's what I like to remind people too. Like, for your personal kit, like lipsticks and whatnot.
Yeah, what's all that on?
I
the
don't know what
hey,
just
no,
happened.
you're getting your white pants all dirty. Where things are exploding. It's probably my janky bronzer.
Oh no.
I just spilt my drink.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee mazel.
Other than that, you actually have like really the only thing I would probably throw out, honestly, that's actually good too.
It is?
The glow skin, I don't like glow skin personally, just in general.
We
but
use
like,
it at
that's just me.
our esthetician school.
I'm
so.
not. I know. That's why I'm like. I don't. That's why. I
That's
don't
why.
like it.
That's the
'Cause
exact
I
reason.
tried using it back then, and I was like, "This is shit. What is this?" And then we have the Sugar Rose lip balms from Fresh. Those are
Santa
solid.
got me those.
These are beautiful.
They
and
make
they're
me
great
break out
for
around
every
my
day.
lips.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, probably too
I'll
much
give 'em to
like
Angel.
of an
These are,
oil
like, all-
base.
That's that.
Other than that, yeah, I would just say take out your cool tones, save those for fall or for a special event. Keep everything warm and corally. That's
Warm
just the
and
way
coral.
to go for
We're gonna
everyday
double
looks.
blush. What's it called? Blush.
Double blush.
Double
yes.
blush.
Double blush and
Double
glossy
cleanse.
lips, baby.
Double blush.
There we go. That's the way to live your
Thank
life.
you so much for being part of the show. Is this a show? What is this? This is a podcast.
The
Thank you so
feature.
much for
It's
being
a
part
show.
of the podcast.
Of course, baby.
Shit, I'm just watching him. I'm in awe.
It
Okay.
was
Me
such a
too.
pleasure.
No, I love you. Thank you so
fun.
much.
We need to have you back on. There's so many more topics
Sounds
we
like
want
a
to
plan.
cover.
Let's do it.
I've
Next time
learned.
we gonna dive right into all the goodiness next time.
Yes.
Stuff.
Love it.
All right.
Okay.
See you
Love
next
you.
time. Love
Thanks.
you. Bye.